Hi guys, welcome again to Learn TWI, the fun way with TWI Junior Pro. My name is Kwesi, and for today's lesson, we have 4 people that needed something translated. And for the first person that I want to do their translation, right, is from last week's live translation, and this is from Yellow Sun. So Yellow Sun needed to know a few things, but out of those things, I picked 6 of the things that Yellow Sun wanted to know, right? Now, the very first thing that Yellow Sun wanted to know was, she wanted to know how to say, I need to practice more often. Again, I need to practice more often. Now that in TWI can be said in relatively 2 ways. Now the first way one can actually say that is ɛwɔ mekɔso yeno de biara. Again, ɛwɔ mekɔso yeno de biara. One last time slower. Ɛwɔ mekɔso yeno de biara. So basically if you say ɛwɔ in English would be I have to. Mekɔso I have to continuously. Yeno de biara, do it every day. So again, ɛwɔ mekɔso yeno de biara. Now the second way one can say the same sentence is ɛwɔ medi ho adwuma de biara. Again, ɛwɔ medi ho adwuma de biara. One last time, slower. Ɛwɔ medi ho adwuma de biara. So as I said, ɛwɔ is I have to or I must. Medi ho adwuma is I work on it. De biara is every day or each day. So again, ɛwɔ medi ho adwuma de biara. Now the next thing that Yellow Sun wanted to know was, she has been feeling very low. Again, she has been feeling very low. Now that in TWI can be said as Waboto. Again, Waboto. One last time. Waboto. But one can actually also say nehumfano, which is the person's not feeling well. So again, nehumfano, right? Or you can say Waboto. Now the next thing that Yellow Sun wanted to know was, I am trying my very best. Again, I am trying my very best. Now that in TWI can be said as Mereyere me ho. Again, Mereyere me ho. One last time slower. Mereyere me ho. Right? So if somebody says Mereyere me ho, they're trying to say they're trying hard. That could also mean I'm trying my very best, right? But one can also say mebɔ me ho mmɔden. That's also another way of saying I'm trying my very best. Mebɔ me ho mmɔden. Again, mebɔ me ho mmɔden. One last time slower. Mebɔ me ho mmɔden. Right? That can also mean I'm trying my very best. Now the next thing that Yellow Sun wanted to know was, please be honest. Again, please be honest. One last time. Please be honest. Now in TWI, you can say that as Mepawokyew ka korɛ. Again, Mepawokyew ka korɛ. One last time. Mepawokyew ka korɛ. So if somebody goes Mepawokyew, they're saying please. Ka is speak. Korɛ is truth. So speak the truth. Right? Which in turn can mean be honest. So again, Mepawokyew ka korɛ. Now the next thing that Yellow Sun wanted to know was, that's it. Again, that's it. Now that in TWI can be said as ɛnoa no. Again, ɛnoa no. One last time slower. Ɛnoa no. So again, ɛnoa no in English would be that's it. One last time, ɛnoa no. Now the last thing that Yellow Sun wanted to know was, I am in a rush. Again, I am in a rush. Now that in TWI can be said as Mepɛ ntɛm. Again, Mepɛ ntɛm. Slower this time, Mepɛ ntɛm. Now if you want to say it very fast, right, usually people won't break it down and say Mepɛ ntɛm. They'll just say Mepɛ ntɛm. Again, Mepɛ ntɛm. One last time, Mepɛ ntɛm. That's also acceptable. So you don't have to say Mepɛ ntɛm. Mepɛ ntɛm can also work as I'm in a rush, right? Yellow Sun, thanks again for your continued support and for your contribution. I really, really appreciate it. Now the next person that wanted something translated was Mark. Mark, thanks again for your continued support. And this is what Mark wanted to know. Before you criticize someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. Again, before you criticize someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes, right? Now, I actually shortened it. It's actually a bit longer, right? But the gist of it is, before you criticize someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. Now that in tree can be said as Ansa na wobɛbɔ obi akyi no. Let's break that one. Let's break that part out, right? So now let's do this. Ansa na is before. Wobɛbɔ obi akyi no. Before you criticize or backstab or talk about someone, right? So again, Ansa na wobɛbɔ obi akyi no. Fa wo ho hyɛ ne mpaboa mu. Now that's the second part. Let's break that one down. Fa wo ho hyɛ is put yourself. Ne mpaboa mu is put yourself in their shoes. Literally translated. So fa wo ho hyɛ ne mpaboa mu. Put yourself in their shoes. Now the third part. Sa no ɛbɛma woate n'ase. So in that way you'll understand them. Again, sa no ɛbɛma woate n'ase. So again, ansa na wobɛbɔ obi akyi no. Fa wo ho hyɛ ne mpaboa mu. Sa no ɛbɛma woate n'ase. Mark, I hope that actually helped out. Thanks again for your continued support. Now the next person that needed something translated was Daniel. Daniel, thanks again for your continued support. And these are the things that Daniel wanted to know. The very first thing that Daniel wanted to know is something going to happen? Again, is something going to happen? Now that in tree can be said as besi. Again, besi. One last time. Besi. Slower. Besi. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was what happened here? Again, what happened here? Now that in tree can be said as ɛdeɛn na esii ha. Again, ɛdeɛn na esii ha. One last time. Ɛdeɛn na esii ha. Slower. Ɛdeɛn na esii ha. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was what happened to your leg? Again, what happened to your leg? Now that in tree can be said as ɛdeɛn na ɛyɛɛ wo nan. Again, ɛdeɛn na ɛyɛɛ wo nan. One last time. Ɛdeɛn na ɛyɛɛ wo nan. Slower. Ɛdeɛn na ɛyɛɛ wo nan. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was pull it down. Again, pull it down. Now that can be said as hwe bra form. Again, hwe bra form. One last time. Hwe bra form. Slower. Hwe bra form. So hwe is pull. Bra is bring. Form is down. So again, hwe bra form. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was press the button. Again, press the button. Now in tree, we don't have the word button. We say button. Again, button. It's a borrowed word from the English word button, right? So press the button in tree would be mia button. Again, mia button. One last time, mia button. But one can also say mia amiadieno. Again, mia amiadieno. One last time, mia amiadieno. So if somebody says mia, what they're saying in English would be press, right? Now, amiadieno is whatever is pressable. So in this case, it would be button. No is that specific thing. So amiadieno is press whatever is pressable. Or you can say mia button, because remember in tree we don't have the word button. It's a borrowed word from English. And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was immovable, right? Now this depends on the context, right? So you can say if something is sturdy, right? It's not swinging, it's sturdy, which means it's not moving, right? I'm not saying it's unmovable, but you can say it's in him. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, I have no idea. Again, I have no idea. Now this literally in tree can be said as minim hu adwen biara. Again, minim hu adwen biara. One last time. Minim hu adwen biara. Slowly. Minim hu adwen biara. Or in short, you can say minim hu hwe, which is I don't know anything about it. Again, minim hu hwe. That can also be used. So again, you can say minim hu adwen biara or minim hu hwe, right? Now the last thing that Daniel wanted to know was pay attention. Again, pay attention. Now in tree, pay attention can be said as ma wadwen mraha. right? Again, ma wadwin mraha. One last time, ma wadwin mraha. Slowly, ma wadwin mraha. Daniel, thanks again for your continued support. I hope this really helped. The last person that needed something translated was Mujib. Mujib, thanks again for your continued support. And this is what Mujib wanted to know. Is it every day she comes here? Again, is it every day she comes here? Now that in Twi can be said as Oba de biara. Again, Oba de biara. One last time, Oba de biara. Slowly, Oba de biara. But one can actually flip the sentence around and say de biara na oba. Again, de biara na oba. One last time, de biara na oba. Slowly, de biara na oba. Now, Mujib, thanks again for your continued support. Thanks to everyone that sent through their comment. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for helping the channel grow. I really appreciate all of you. For those that subscribe and for all those that haven't subscribed yet, I hope at some point you guys will actually subscribe to the channel. Guys, that's it for this week's lesson. I just want to remind each and every one of you, right? If you want to learn TWI quicker, right, please go get the TWI Junior Pro app. It's on Google Store. With that and these lessons, you learn TWI quicker. And remember, guys, if you like the content of the channel, right, please click on the like button, please click on the subscribe button, and please click on the bell button for future notifications. And remember, guys, as always, please do take good care of yourselves, right? With lots of love from me, Kwesi. See you next week. Bye.